Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Steve, coming to you from Beijing in China. Now today is the 10th of January 2017, and I really hope that you guys are off to sort of an amazing kickstart to the new year. Or if there's something that you're looking to get started in, this is going to be something that's really out there for many years to come. So this is something I personally strive for. Now what I mean by that is that there's a lot of programs out there, there's a lot of businesses out there that are basically structured to scam people out of their money. There's just ridiculous high earnings, and we get caught up in all the hype and the marketing and stuff like that. And, we put our money in, we get stuck in, and then, things just end up failing all the time. And it just things like, we always question, why does it always happen to me? And things like that, and it's really about finding proper structured businesses that are built to last long term. Okay, we can never guarantee what's going to happen, but the actual structure and the longevity in certain companies that are structured and business owners that actually have business sense, are really going to benefit us in the long run. Now, this particular company has really benefited me and given me a laptop lifestyle whilst being here in China. And I've always said, and I'll talk about this a bit later on as well, is that it's not always about the money, it's about what you do with that money. So, like for example, financial situations that you may have had before, or you might be having right now, it's those kind of situations that can really help you out. And like I'm living here in China, nothing is free here, unless I get invited out for dinner. But just the actual sense that nothing is free. You really want to work for something and get involved with something that's going to provide you stability and like a stable income for a long period of time. And this company does exactly that. So just sit back, you're going to watch this little video about what this company is, how it has changed my life, and just what we're going to do afterwards is just get back to my current results as of today. So just sit back and enjoy this video, and I'll get back with you right soon. Now, before I show you my current progress in MPA, I just want to quickly explain for those of you who don't quite know what My Paying Ads is all about. So basically, they are an advertising company that provide a share of revenue to paying advertisers. And they have various advertising options available, but in order to benefit from making money with advertising, you just simply purchase an ad pack. And in return, you get back 120% of your earnings. Or in other words, you'll gain a 20% profit for every ad pack purchased. So, think of it like this. I'm an online marketer who is in need of quality advertising in order to promote my website or business that I have to offer. I decide to join a professional and very stable RevShare company which offers multiple advertising services. Then from here, I can then purchase advertising that is suitable to my needs, or I'm also able to greatly benefit from purchasing advertising and earning some revenue from the company. So essentially, I'm being paid to advertise my own stuff, and this is really amazing. I'm telling you right now, this has changed my life drastically. I've been able to buy 2 really amazing dogs. I'm living a laptop lifestyle whilst living abroad in China, and it's all thanks to this company for helping me to achieve that lifestyle. There's very few RevShare companies like this that take their business seriously and are structured for long-term growth. I'm not talking about months, I'm talking about years. And My Paying Ads have never missed out on a payment in over 18 months. They pay out 7 days a week and have currently paid out over $16 million to advertisers, which is just a crazy amount, as you can imagine. And one thing you should know is that My Paying Ads greatly improve its returning customer rate. So, just like with any business, a returning customer is far better than a one-time customer. So that's one of the reasons why it's important to have professional services that deliver, and having an attractive offer or service to support the greater gain for the company and its members. And My Paying Ads does exactly that. I honestly think that you'll love this, so before you sign up and give it a try, I want to show you my current progress from today, right now. Okay guys, so what we can currently see here is my stats from last week. It's pretty much like exactly 7 days ago. So what we're currently looking at along here, you can see 205 referrals. So I've been making a lot of videos lately and really promoting this, getting people on board to really show them how amazing this program actually really is. And especially over the Christmas period, I had a lot of people sign up, but more importantly, I had a lot of people put money into the system, and they're really starting to see how this system is actually working out. I've had some people put in like thousands of dollars, and that's really exciting to see, because I know that the income goals that they have for themselves, you know, whether it's like $10, $25, $50, $100 or $200 per day, you know, whatever those goals are, you know, they're definitely going to get there sometime this year, because, you know, they're real action takers and they really want something for themselves to achieve that. So honestly, a massive thank you to a lot of you guys who have chosen specifically to sign up with me. I sent a lengthy email maybe yesterday to a guy who was interested in putting $1,000 in and wants to get started up. He's already signed up with me. So I sent him a lengthy email, answered all his questions, and that applies to you guys as well. So, you know, if you've got any questions at all, don't hesitate to ask me below in the YouTube comments, or add me on Facebook. There's a link just below this video. I've given you a link to my Facebook, so by all means send me a friend request and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. And, you know, if nothing's specifically clear, then, you know, by all means I'll make a video for you, because it's no problem whatsoever. You know, as long as your questions are answered and you feel that this is kind of something you want to get yourselves involved in, then, you know, by all means I'm going to help you out every step of the way. So what else we're currently looking at right here? So active ad packs, 428. Now what I've been saying recently is that during December it was a very heavy month for me. So my ad packs have actually started to go down, and, you know, there is a period where they start expiring as well. But the actual main thing is that I'm taking out more money than I should be, really, because I'm just trying to help myself out financially whilst being here as well, and I'm trying to help a friend out as well. So, you know, like I said, it's not always about sort of making the money and building. Obviously, that's a key goal, but there are certain situations in your life that you can't necessarily take control of, and you need to be sensible with what you're actually doing. So, for me, I don't mind setting myself back, because I know that I'm going to achieve my goal. Like for me, I'm trying to max this system out for $200 per day. But I know that by setting myself back, I can easily continue to live the lifestyle that I want for myself here. And although it's going to take me a bit longer than some other people, you know, if they just keep compounding their earnings 100% inside the system, building without withdrawing anything, then, you know, like maybe you guys will get there so much faster. But for me, you know, I'm living here and I'm relying on sort of this company as well to really help me to live my lifestyle here and start to enjoy it on a daily basis. So, you know, for me, my active ad packs have gone down, and you're going to see that when we get inside the system as well. But as of last week, we're at 428. And now look at this, guys. Ad pack earnings, $38,080. That's a substantial amount of money, as you can probably imagine. So, you know, those are currently the stats as of last week. So let's go and dive into my results as of today. So I'm just going to go through. This is the back end, or the overview page just along here. And you can see here this Alexa rank here, so 2,997. What this basically means is that it's based on like popularity, so to speak. So if you think of websites like Google or Amazon, you know, they're probably ranked at like number 1, number 2, something like that. So this company last year was maybe somewhere about 10,000, okay? And they've just been doing so well in terms of like activity and population of the site itself. You know, it's just become a lot more popular inside the site. And the Alexa rank, because of that, you know, it's really starting to build a buzz now, and things are looking very promising for this year for the company as well. And I'm pretty sure that this Alexa rank is just going to continue going down and down, which basically means, you know, the more people that are aware of it, and, you know, it's just going to be bigger and better for the company itself, which basically means that it's going to be much better for us as well, especially when we're talking about long term as well. So what we're currently going to be looking at right here. So my referrals, 227. So again, a massive thank you to a lot of you guys who have been signing up with me, and again for your questions as well. I know maybe yesterday I probably had maybe 5 people sign up, and that's quite a lot of people, right? You know, a lot of people find it quite hard to recruit members and get people involved inside the system. But yesterday, I think I checked my emails and there was maybe about 5 people who had signed up. So I'm really, really grateful for you guys who have chosen to sign up with me. And kind of like my kind of incentive towards this, you know, apart from helping you every step of the way and making personal videos for you if things aren't clear or whatsoever, when I max this system out, I've decided to start sharing some of my commissions to you guys as well. So whatever income goals that you have, you know, whether you're trying to achieve $10 a day, $25 a day, $50 or $100 per day, something like that, you know, whatever those goals are, I'm going to start sharing those commissions, you know, maybe on a monthly basis or something, and just kind of spread that out and just give some to some of my team members, because what it's going to do is going to really help kind of maybe give you a little bit of confidence to start with, but it's also going to really help to speed up your progress to achieving those income goals for yourself. You know, I don't really want to be a sponsor who maxes out this system and just kind of just answers a few questions sort of here and there, because that's not really helping you guys out as such. You know, I'm kind of giving you a hand, but I'm also giving you a tip. So, you know, that's something that's quite promising, and I really appreciate you guys who have chosen to sign up with me. And of course, I'll definitely be helping you guys out once I max out this system as well. Now, look at the active ad packs along here, 409. So, like I said, it has gone down because I am still withdrawing a little bit more than I should be. I'm kind of debating what I'm intending to do in terms of providing sort of some major stability with regards to this. I'm interested in Forex as well. It's something that I'm going to start pursuing later this year as well. But I really want to sort of get stuck in and start providing some real stability so that I can grow with inside this company as well, and especially just smash this out. And when I don't mean literally smash, but I just mean, you know, just max this system out. So I'm earning a steady $200 per day, 7 days a week. And this is going to be really, really exciting stuff. I know I'm going to get there, but it's just about really pushing and really hustling to make sure that I can get those results that I want to achieve for myself as well. Now, what this active ad packs, a lot of people ask, you know, sort of what do those 409 active ad packs sort of represent? Well, I've got a basic calculation that we can go over and have a quick look at. So just bear with me and I'll go over and get the calculation for you guys right now. Okay, so here is the ad pack calculation that we're kind of looking at, and as you can see here, it's kind of representing the current active ad packs that I have within inside this system. Now, I'm going to say first of all that this is by all means no sort of guarantee. Sales and earnings and stuff are really based on day-to-day sales that are made within inside the company as well. But to be honest, we're kind of just going by averages, so it's a rough sort of calculation. There is no specific guarantee. But we're going by sort of rough calculations, and you can kind of get an idea of the sort of earnings that this system is kind of generating as well. And you really need to think about this long term. So, you know, when you start putting your effort in with regards to how much you're starting with or whatever the case is, you know, as soon as you put that money in, compound your earnings 100%. Just focus on compounding. And then at a certain time throughout this year, you're going to get to a stage where you start feeling, you know, things are really picking up. So say, for example, you might start buying advertising packs maybe once every few days, for example, and then you're going to start buying like once every day because your earnings are building faster and faster, right? And then, you know, you might get to a point like I am, and then you're purchasing maybe a few times a day. And then there was a point where I was earning, my ad packs were well over sort of 500, and I was purchasing maybe 5 or 6 $50 ad packs per day. So you can imagine how much I was actually spending with inside the system. And you can see that just along here as well, these daily profit share earnings. So with my current active ad packs, so if I was not to withdraw or do any purchasing or anything, the actual earnings I would get from this system would be $189. Now, I could just technically like wait until tomorrow and then withdraw that $189 for tomorrow. Like I said, it's certain financial situations that's really more important, and living a lifestyle that's more important to me. So it's not just about the money, it's about what you do with that money that counts. So For example, if I've got bills to pay, or I've got like rent, and so on and so forth, or you might have a friend's birthday coming up, something like that, I can just wait a day, set myself back a day, take out the $189, or it might be $200 by tomorrow, something like that, and then withdraw that money, and then I've got that money to basically just relieve myself of certain pressures that you might have in your life with regards to financial situations or so on, and it's those kind of things that are really, really important. It can't always be about the money. It's about, you're trying to think about things that can really help you out in your life. And for me, it's like, continuously trying to build this business and build to be successful, but at the same time, I'm also trying to live the lifestyle and, be with my dog as well. And, just trying to really enjoy my life whilst I'm here as well. So I'm not necessarily just building and building and building and kind of doing nothing else with it. I'm kind of just building and living the lifestyle at the same time. And that's really important for some of you guys as well. You might have a full-time job, for example, and you can probably build this maybe even a lot faster than I can. I had a job when I was already doing this at that time before I left the UK, but my priority was more about how can I really push myself to live the lifestyle and enjoy that at the same time, because I don't necessarily want to see this as a job or anything like that, and I especially don't want to work for someone else again, because my kind of entrepreneur mindset is like, why would I work so hard for like 5 years, 10 years inside a company, working so hard to make someone else successful when I can do that myself? So, although I've got struggles sort of along the way, we all come across certain situations that we're going to struggle with. But although that happens, I'd still prefer to choose this kind of lifestyle over anything else, because right now I'm really starting to enjoy my lifestyle, and, the success is going to come a bit later on. So, for me, it's just about getting stuck in and really start living those results. So that's something that I personally really start to enjoy, and especially with a company like this, it's really being able to give me the lifestyle that I want to live for myself. And if you've got goals or aspirations to achieve that for yourself, then this is a company you definitely want to get yourselves involved in. And I'm telling you guys, if you want to sign up with me, that's perfect. I'll definitely help you guys out. But if you want to get started sooner rather than later, because you don't want to be watching my videos maybe in August, September, halfway through the year, and then start saying, oh man, this guy is still killing it. He's I really want to look up to this guy. I really want to kind of change my lifestyle around, and don't always be asking questions. Start saying, start taking action now, and then later on you can start living your lifestyle, helping out your lifestyle, or maybe not even your lifestyle, but maybe someone else's lifestyle. If you're a very selfless person, if you're more focused towards other people, then this is something that can really, really help you out in many, many different ways. Now, the last thing I just want to show you guys is my ad pack earnings here. So look at this. So within the last week, if we just take a quick look, actually we'll just look at this, $39,471. Now you can imagine that's a substantial amount of money, and this thing just keeps on growing every single day, every single hour, and basically every single week you're just going to see these numbers just keep getting higher and higher and higher. And when those numbers get higher, that basically shows progress that I've made with inside the company, but it also means that your withdrawals inside the company get higher as well, and that's very exciting, because the higher that gets, basically the more successful you're becoming, and to achieving the income goals that you want for yourself as well. So let me just do a very, very quick calculation of this. I've got a calculator up on here. So 39,471, and I'm just going to minus those results from last week. So we are looking at $38,080. So within the last week, the actual profit share earnings with inside the company has actually been generating $1,391. So that's pretty good. Before, when my ad pack earnings were much higher, this was well over 2,000. Okay, but right now, considering that I'm using a lot of that money to help myself out financially, I'm actually still doing very well inside the company as well. It's still over $1,000, so $1,391 within that weekly period. And this thing takes like 5 minutes. You know, if you're not someone who is out there sort of marketing this program or sort of promoting or anything like that, and you just want to use your money to build this, you know, you can easily do that. And it's only going to take you 5 minutes on a daily basis to keep up with the system. And if you're compounding your earnings 100% with inside the system, then honestly, you're going to do extremely well, because I saw really a huge impact. Like when I decided to 100% compound my earnings, my account was just building and building and building very, very quickly. But obviously, like I said, I can't necessarily just rely on this anymore. So there's certain things like financially and stuff that I need to consider as well. So I have to withdraw from the system. But, you know, if you're in a stable position and you've got money to put in, and, you know, maybe you've got like a full-time job or something like that, you can put fresh funds in to keep building the account, and you can compound your earnings, then there is no doubt that you can easily achieve the goals that you want to set yourself to achieve, without a doubt. Because when you compound those earnings, it's so powerful, guys. Like when you start working your way up through the levels, things just keep getting faster and faster and faster. And like I said, there was a time when I was over 500 ad packs inside the system. You know, I was purchasing maybe 5 or 6 level 4 ad packs, and those are $50 each. So you can imagine how fast things accumulate and build with inside the system. And then your withdrawals are actually just going to keep building and building and getting higher and higher as well. And then the higher the withdrawals, the safety withdrawals that you can make, the more you're going to start to enjoy this, and the more you're going to start to enjoy your lifestyle at the same time. So, you know, that's kind of just a little overview of this company and what this is actually really about, and how it's basically started changing my life as well. Those are my stats from today and from last week as well. And I really hope that you've enjoyed this. So if you guys have got any interest at all, you know, don't hesitate to ask me any questions. I've given you my Facebook link just below this. There's another link to sign up just below. I'd really appreciate if you guys want to reach out to me. And especially if you want to join my team, then I really look forward to having such an amazing year, and also seeing the success from you that you're going to start achieving with this year as well. So I'm just going to show you this little video about how you can sign up and join with me on my team. So until then, stay awesome, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Okay, so the best way for you to join will be to, once you finish watching one of my videos, what you're going to want to do is just to come down here, and where it says join with me here, I'm going to give you a direct link. If you click on show more, I'm also going to give you another link to my Facebook. So if you guys have got any questions, or you know, you just want to reach out to me or anything like that, don't hesitate to contact me on Facebook as well. But for now, we're just going to click on this link here, and right now it's going to take me to the home page. Okay, so the very first thing you're going to want to do is on the top right hand corner, it says sign up. So once we click on this, it's now going to take me to the registration page. Now, this is crucial. The very first thing you're going to want to check is that the sponsor says Steve in China. Okay, if it doesn't, if it says someone else's name, or it has NPA admin, which is a default, what you need to do is to click on change, and then simply type in Steve in China, and then you can change it from there. This is crucial because a lot of people have been signing up under NPA admin, and they can't change it once you've registered. So, you know, it's very important that you make sure it says Steve in China before, because once you guys are on my team, you know, I'm going to be helping you every step of the way. And once I've maxed out the system, I'm going to be sharing some of my commissions with you guys as well. So, you know, it's just to help you progress and develop in my paying ads as we go along. Okay, so just make sure that that says Steve in China, and then we're all good. Now, the next lot of fields you need to fill out are just very basic, like your names, email, username, and your password. Okay, so once everything is filled out from here, agree to the terms and conditions, and then register. Then you're going to get go through the normal process, email confirmation stuff, and so on and so forth. Then once you've done that, we need to go back to the home page and to log in. Okay, so let me just add the captcha code in here. Log in. Now, every time you log in, you're always going to see a login ad. These are very, very popular. I was going to pay for one, but then I didn't realize it's booked up until maybe 3 months. ahead. So people are paying for these. They're paying maybe $200 at a time for their login ads. So they're very, very popular. So we're just going to wait for this to, just before this video loads, I'm just going to wait for this timer to count down. Okay, so right now you're at your dashboard along here. I mean, it might be a little bit overwhelming to begin with, but the very first thing you're going to want to do is, again, just check my sponsor says Steve in China along here, and then it will give you my email address as well. So if you need to contact me through email, by all means contact me through there. But like I said before, contact me on Facebook because I'll be more than happy to assist you on there as well. Now, the very first thing you're going to want to do, on your left-hand side, you're going to want to select account activity, and then click on profile. Now, you can fill out some basic information here like your name. I mean, your name is essential anyway, but the very most important thing is your payment processor, okay? So what you're going to want to do, you can select from Payzer, Solid Trust Pay, Perfect Money, Coin Payments, and To Pay For You. PayPal is a temporary payment processor because when the funds were frozen before, they had to shift over the payments from PayPal. So we no longer use PayPal because it's just a headache. And no other RevShare uses PayPal anymore because they're very wish-washy, and we don't necessarily want that in a business anyway. So, I mean, personally, I'm using Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin's a win-win, and I think probably the other popular payment processors will be Payzer and Solid Trust Pay. So by all means, select one of these, set these up, and make sure that your preferred payment processor is also selected, okay? So once that has been selected, and you've made the payment processor secure to yours, you can just go through and add any other information if you need to. Personally, I haven't done so, but what you can do after that is move on to purchase an ad pack, and then it will take you through the stage. So once you purchase an ad pack, you can let me just bring you along here. So it's basically going to explain the plan. So you've got your plan 1, your plan 2, and the credits that you can earn from your advertising as well, okay? So once you've done that, you need to set up a new banner ad. So before you can buy an ad pack, you're going to want to set up some banners, okay? So you can have a maximum of 10 along here. So once you set these up, what you're going to want to do is then buy an ad pack. You don't want to add clicks. You want to buy an ad pack because that ensures that you have revenue share earnings when you've earned your initial 100%. So basically, each ad pack that we purchase, we get back 120%. So what you want to do is select buy ad packs. I'll just give you a quick example here. And then we can select a purchase. So on my plan 4s, which is a $50 ad pack, and then you'll go through some banners up along here, and then it's pretty much simple from there. I mean, you'll select your payment processor, it will take you through how to pay for that, and then it will just go from there, to be honest. So, by all means, if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask me on Facebook. This honestly, guys, this is very simple, and you're going to enjoy this so much. So, like I've said before, it's much better to get started sooner rather than later. So until then, stay awesome, and I'll talk to you soon.